Alright, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your girl. It's your girl, Only Orion, and I'm back with another video. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, or if it's your first time seeing my face on this channel, I talk about motivational stuff, empowerment stuff, what stuff to keep you going. If there's something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Hit the subscribe button for me. I want to talk about how having patience is so important. I don't think people talk about patience enough. Like I was saying, people don't talk about patience enough and how important it is to have that quality. Because sometimes in life, you will be put in a standstill, meaning you're not moving, and you see everybody else around you doing certain things, being a part of certain things, just growing and elevating. And when you're not in that position, and you know you want better for yourself, and you know you see better for yourself, it's kind of hard. You get what I'm saying? But this season that I've been in, that's why I want to talk to y'all about it, because this season that I've been in, it's more of a be patient. Like, your time is coming, you just gonna have to wait. And I don't think people understand the period of waiting. Like, sometimes God it'll be 1 month, 1 week, a day. Sometimes it's 3, 4, 5 years before you actually get to where you want it to be all alone. And I've been experiencing the long haul of it. And it has taught me so much, because let alone, I was already the person who had patience. I could wait. If they said pull up, it's going to take 30 minutes, I would wait that 30 minutes like it was nothing. I wouldn't have no attitude on my face. You know, you in the drive-thru, they like, pull up, it's going to take this long. Whatever. I was the one like, okay. I was the one that could wait. I was the one that could wait in line at Six Flags, even though the line's all the way back there, and still get on the ride and still wait. And it could be hot. I could wait. I had patience. I had patience with people. Even when they did me wrong, I had patience with people. To know that one day they're going to get it right. You know what I'm saying? And I bet it's some of y'all out there with the same mindset as me, saying like, okay, I had the patience, but when it's your turn, when it's something serious that you want to do, and you got to be patient on it, and you got to wait on it, and you see people doing the exact same thing that you wanted to do, it's a hard pill to swallow. But on the other hand, I'm going to tell y'all why it is so important to go through those stages. All right, so starting with number one, the main reason why it's so important to go through that stage is because it develops character. A lot of people think they have something when that's not the case. You don't have anything, meaning personality-wise, let's speak on personality-wise. A lot of people think, oh, okay, I know how to communicate. I know how to teamwork. I know how to do this, do that. I know how to be responsible. I know all of these things, but when the time comes, it doesn't show. So that's what I'm saying. When you are in the realm of patience, it kind of gives you the time to look on the outside and really see the people around you and see everything. That way, when you get into that position and when you go into that position, you know what to do. So it's kind of almost like you kind of get a head start. And it's sometimes that God will put you on the same timing as somebody, and they will still go ahead of you just so you can learn when it's your time. Do that make sense? So I could be, for example, it's time to eat. It's lunchtime. It's time to eat. Y'all are in the same line. It's 2 lines to go get the same food. Y'all are in the same line, right? Meaning, I'm right here. The other person is right here. But we're going through the same line. There's 2 different lines, but we're going through it at the same time, right? But they end up coming out earlier than me. But I still, even though they came out earlier than me, they came around and told me, hey, they got this, they got that, they got that. Look, this is good. I didn't like that, but try that, because this is going to be good. So by the time I go in, I'm already knowing what's in there, and I already know what's good for me and what's not. That's how you should look at it when certain things in your life don't go the way you thought they were going to go, because you thought you was going to go at this time, but you didn't go at this time. But you end up having people, real people, you know, real supportive people that actually care about you, to come back and tell you, hey, do this instead. Don't be like me. Choose this route instead. Don't be like me. That is what you need. And you don't appreciate it till afterwards. And I started to realize that. I'm like, okay, cool. Even though I want this position, that person is in the position that I want to be in. Just because I'm not there yet doesn't mean I won't get there. You get what I'm saying? And also, just because I'm not there yet, I have somebody who is already there. So, and they rock with me. So it's almost, let me help you. Help me. It's like one of those scenarios. Y'all got to look at it in a different light. Don't be jealous of your friend. Don't be jealous of other people and their successes when, if you embrace their success, if you go along with their success, if you empower their successes, when it's your time, if they're a real friend, when it's your time, they're going to do the same for you. They're going to put you on the same pedestal as them. They're going to try to get you to where you're trying to go to. They're going to help you. Those are real friends. And once you realize, like, okay, wow, I got people on my team. I may not be where I want to be yet, but when it is my time, it's going to be my time. And that's how, yeah, y'all, like I was saying, like, when it's your time and then you have the people that's actually supporting you, the people that actually rock with you, it's just going to elevate it even more, and it's going to mean so much more. So don't be jealous of what other people got going on. Don't be jealous of your friends. Don't be jealous of none of that, because embrace it. Embrace their success. You don't know what it took for them to get to where they are now. You don't know what they went through to get to where they are now. Just like they don't know what you're trying to go through to get to where you're trying to get now. It's just when there's their time, it's their time. Support it, appreciate it, uplift them. Because those moments, they don't last forever. Those moments are the key moments in their life. It's like a huge milestone. And if you come around trying to be jealous, if you come around like, oh, well, I tried to do the same thing. Oh, congratulations, I guess. Oh, why they pick you and they didn't pick me? How you sound? Listen to how you sound. Are you serious? So it's like, just be happy for them. And I know it's harder being said than being done, because I know some of y'all, like, I really want that. And then when you see it dead in your face, like if you see somebody getting the same thing dead in your face, it's a different type of hurt. I can see the other side. But at the end of the day, one thing I learned and one thing I know, if you see somebody else getting the same thing you want, that means it's going to be done for you. Imagine that, right? Somebody doing the exact same thing I want to do, right? In a different form, not the exact same thing down to a T, because, you know, everybody is different still. But in a different form, in a different light, you see somebody doing the exact same thing you want to do, right? It makes you look like, wow, like they did it. That means I know I can do it. That means I know I have a way. That means I know it's my turn coming too. That's how you should look at it. It should make you feel like, ooh, it's coming even closer. It's knocking on my door. You know? So even though you're not there yet, appreciate those small moments. Appreciate the people around you that's actually doing stuff with their lives. Appreciate those type of people, because when your time comes, you want the same thing in return. Because how you gonna do something so major, so big, but have nobody to celebrate it with? Because that's what really counts, the people that you celebrate it with. Yeah, the hard work and determination, cool. But you want to celebrate it with some people that actually support you, that actually love you at the end of the day. You know, when we was talking about jealousy and envy, the reason why I feel like having a lot of patience and knowing that your time is coming, is because it eliminates those type of characteristics, those type of traits. You're not a jealous person, but you become jealous once you see somebody else get something. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you, in those moments, you have to, in those moments, it really determines your character. And you have to sit back and be like, man, am I going to take this person's accomplishment and ruin it for them just because I didn't get what they got, or I didn't get it yet? No. You gonna wait on your time, and when your time comes, it's time for you to shine. Just like that. Just like that. So, and you know, having that jealousy, having that envy, it can also ruin a lot of friendships, a lot of relationships, a lot of people that really truly support you. If they see you act like that when they get what they trying to get, then it's gonna make them look at you like sideways, because it's like, dang, like, do you even really support me? Are you my friend, or was you just in it with me because I was on the same level as you? You know what I'm saying? And also, wow, I said builds character, right? So during that time of having a lot of patience when things are not going your way, when a lot of things are not happening for you, it does build character. Not only does it build that, but it also builds a leadership in you, right? That's a part of it, I can say that. But it also, you are going to be a new person. While building character, come along is going to be a new person. You are going to be transformed. People that step into new horizons, that do something major in their life, they're not the same person that they were 2-3 years ago, because they just transitioned to a whole new person, right? A whole new environment, a whole new surroundings. They're not going to be the same. Of course, whatever is built in them is in them, right? Like morals, like those type of things, right? Those type of things are in them. That's not changing. But them as a person, that's changing, and we're allowed to change. So during that time where you are in a patient mode, where it's like you're going to have to wait on certain things, even though you know you can do it, you know you can get past it, you're ready to start, right? You have to get in that mode of waiting, because things are going to change. You're not going to walk the same. You're not going to talk the same. A lot of things are going to change about you in a good way. But God has to prepare you with the characteristics in order to step into that change. Some of y'all are not ready. And I can admit to myself, it was a point of time where I wasn't ready. When I thought I was ready, I really wasn't ready. I wasn't ready at all for none of the things that I really wanted to do. So he was like, okay, let me develop her a little more. Let me build up her confidence. Let me tone in on how she speaks. Let me just eliminate anybody in her circle that's not meant to be there. Let me add on people that is meant to be in her circle. You know, it's certain things that God's gonna do. He's gonna actually transform you without even knowing you're being transformed, because sometimes it happens slowly, sometimes it happens quickly. I can say for me, this whole transition has been a slow transition, but it's been worth it 110%. I would never ever change it. Never ever change this transition that I'm going through, because I love the person that I'm becoming, and I love the person that I can see in the future. That makes sense. I still love the person that was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I love that person. A year ago, I love that person. But I love the person that I'm becoming each and every day, because it's like, wow. Wow. Speaking of that, I don't know why it just came in my head. You gotta stop comparing yourself. You have to. I know I did a video on comparing yourself, but this comes with the patience. Because when you are in the isolation mode, having patient mode, the mode where things are not happening, you're kind of at a standstill. It's moving, but it hasn't been signed. The check hasn't been signed. You know what I'm saying? You sent the package off, but it hasn't been delivered yet, or it's been delivered, it's at the station, but it just hasn't came back yet. You're in that type of state, right? So when you're in that type of state, you cannot compare yourself. You cannot say, oh, well, they got their package and we sent it off at the same time. How come I didn't get my package yet? Because you don't know what your package is going to look like. Meaning, your package might look even better than what they package is giving. You just never know. Or your package may become something even better. You get what I'm saying? I hope y'all like catching on to what I'm saying. I know I'm like, let me calm down. I hope y'all writing notes. That's what I'm hoping. You just don't know what their package is going to look like. Or yours. They could have got the worst package. Imagine you like, oh, they like, I got my package. Did you get yours? No, I ain't got mine yet. But you immediately get jealous. How do you know if their package got a defect on it? And now they got to send their package back. I'm using this as an analogy so y'all can kind of see where I'm coming from, but use it in your life term. Meaning, you can't compare what somebody else went through or what somebody else got because you don't even know what it took for them to get it. Number one, right? Because I mentioned that. And two, you don't even know what it's like for them to have it. People don't talk about that. You see people out here with the glitz, the glamour, with all these type of things going on in their life. But are they enjoying having it? Are they happy within themselves? Right? You have to ask yourself those type of questions. Are they miserable while doing it? Yeah, it looks good, but they might be miserable while doing it. And you're over here jealous of that person when they're not even focused on you, right? Number one, they're not even focused on you, worried about you. They over here going through it. And you don't even know because it's what you see. Sometimes we have to go deeper in the surface. Like, we can't just stay on the level of the surface. We got to go way deeper because when you look at the level of surface, it's a facade. It's not real, y'all. It's not real, y'all. So sometimes you got to go a little deeper. During this moment of patience, a moment of standstill, you have to go deeper within yourself to show yourself, okay, yes, this person was able to get to that point, but what did it take for them to get there? Okay, they did this, that, and the third, and you still won't know all of it. You still won't know every single thing that happened to them along the way. So just focus on your story, stay in your lane, and you won't have to worry about it, right? And it's kind of hard for you to be like, okay, stay in my lane, but everywhere I go, everywhere I see somebody else. That's when you have to confine in yourself. Meaning confining in yourself is, okay, let me look at myself in the mirror and improve what I can only improve. What I know I can prove. Start within you. Start and look at you. Start within you and then continue to do that. Because I know y'all thought I was going to say, and then look at everybody else. No, and then continue to work on yourself, because the more that you work on yourself, other people will start to notice. Right? So that's why that standstill is so important, because it's kind of giving people a transition, the outside people, the people that's around you, to see like, wait a minute, you're changing, Oriah. Wait a minute, like, you're not the same. Like, I noticed this, I noticed that. Because sometimes you won't see it in yourself, but if you continue to work on yourself, it has no choice but to show out into the world. So I just want to like really just encourage y'all, people whoever watching this video, to stand still is okay, because that means greatness is coming. Greatness is on your way. It's knocking at your door. But it's not about your timing, it's God's timing. A lot of people will picture for themselves. They'll paint a picture for themselves. I want to be here at this age. I want to do this at this age. By this month, I want to have this much. It's not. You can't determine your direction. Only God can. Remember that. I'm going to say that again. You cannot determine your direction. Only God can determine your direction. And once you realize that it's not up to me, it's up to Him, it changes your perspective in life. It changes it to a point where you're like, okay, I'm gonna just go with the flow. Meaning, I'm gonna do day by day what I'm supposed to do, and then when my time comes, then I'm gonna step into it. Right? You cannot determine the time of when you're gonna do something, how much you're gonna have, who you gonna be around, who you gonna marry, all these things, right? You don't determine those things. Only God can determine those things. He helps you along the way, meaning he gives you the guidance to let you know, okay, you're moving in the right direction. He can do that for you. Sometimes he won't. But I'm saying he can do that for you. But one thing about it, you're not going to rush into nothing because God doesn't rush you. He puts you on the timing. I was just watching a video not too long ago, literally today, y'all. That's why I'm making this video today. I've been thinking about it this whole week. But anyways, I was watching a video and they were like, you can believe in yourself. You can put yourself on this certain pedestal. You can do all these things that you think that's going to get you to where you want to be at. But if God says no, then it's not going to work. And she was also mentioning that the devil rushes, right? He rushes you. He forces you to do certain things that you're not normally, would do. Go against your morals almost to a certain extent, right? But God doesn't rush you. God does not rush you. He puts you on track. And I'm like, on track. Sometimes you have to, like, me personally, y'all, when I hear certain words, I have to pause and I have to think about it. On track. Okay. So that means if I'm on track or something, that means I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. Right? I'm going in the right direction. I'm going in the right direction, but I'm still not there yet. So it's like, okay, versus being rushed, you're pushing yourself, okay. Dang, as soon as you see no outcome come out of it, you're done. What happened to the motivation? So, okay, I'm on track. Means I'm going in the right direction. I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. But I'm going to get there. That's what God wants for you. He doesn't want to just immediately, boom, get you there. Then what's the point? You don't feel complete. He also doesn't want to hold you back all the way. Like, he's not going to hold you back from getting what he knows that you want, and also what he plans to have for your life. He wants to get you aligned. Being on track means alignment. That's why I had to realize, I'm like, on track. That means I'm in line where I'm supposed to go, and I'm going to get to where I'm supposed to go. I'm not trying to figure out when, where, why, with who. All I know is if I stay on this track, I'm going to get to where I'm supposed to be. If I stay on this track, these things will be completed in a matter of time, right? So that's what you have to realize. Just keep staying on track. For all the people that's on that standstill, keep staying on track, because those little wins, because I know y'all see y'all little wins. Every day you do a little win. Those little wins, they add up. Appreciate those little wins, y'all. Appreciate them. Because once they're gone, once those moments are gone, you can't get them back. So just live in the moment, right? And know that God has a special purpose for you. God has a plan for you. God wants to do nothing but help you succeed. That's it. That's it. It's going to happen, y'all. Stop trying to rush it. Stop trying to rush your success. You just put in work day by day and you're going to get there. I promise you, you would. And I think I'm just gonna end the video off like that because one, y'all, I hope y'all remember what we talked about. I hope y'all write y'all notes down, cause I see you got your iPad out. Okay, you right now on your iPad. That's cool. That's cool. You know, your iPad works. Your iPad works. Long as y'all getting it down. Let's go over it. Cause I like to do a little summary at the end, right? So, one, it builds characteristics, right? Two, it defines your leadership, right? You're gonna develop and become a leader while doing this. And three, it's gonna change you as a whole. I don't know if I really toned in on the leadership, but let me just do a little bit, right? Okay, y'all want me to keep going? Cool. I heard you say no, I want you to go. Okay, I'll go in. So leadership, right? Defining a leader is somebody who is able to authentically be themselves. Now, I already know in the comments, y'all. In the comments, y'all tell me, what do y'all define as a leader? And I'm going to tell y'all what I see as a leader, right? Because I'm not saying as a leader, you have to... It's different forms of leadership, right? It's different forms of being a leader. You cannot one person in this world tell you how you can be a leader. You being a leader is you authentically being yourself. Because if you notice, certain leaders can put on a facade, like paint a picture that they're this, but you know deep inside that's not you. A leader is somebody who can confidently walk into a room, know themselves, knows what they bringing to the table, and lead by that example, right? Of course, leadership, you have to lead others, right? But when people say, okay, lead others, when I put leading others, I would put it as, I'm being my authentic self. I'm putting myself to the table, and I'm going to show you how you can become your authentic self so you can lead others to the table. Right? Some people take leadership as, okay, I lead, you follow, right? Of course, that's how it goes, but as you putting it as I lead, you follow, you also have to put it in a sense of this, right? I'm leading, you're following, but I want you to become your own person as well. I don't want you to be me. Some leaderships get that twisted to the point where, okay, I'm leading you, you just do everything I do. Yes, I'm going to show you the way. I'm going to lead you the way. I'm going to bring you to the way. But I also want to see how you want to get to the way on your own. I'm going to give you the steps, the tools, everything that you need to get there, right? But I want to see how you do it on your own. And that is the form of leadership. That is a form of leadership, right? Some people you have to put out there too. So, okay. Basically what I'm saying, when you're in that standstill, when you're in a moment of where nothing is moving for you, is building leadership in you so you can learn how to confidently do things, how to walk in a room and not feel judged, how to speak your mind and not be able to hold back, how to learn your environment, your surroundings. Those type of things are developed in a leader. Those type of characteristics are developed in order to become a leader. And don't get me wrong, is everybody meant to be a leader? No. But if you develop those certain type of characteristics, I feel like everybody at some shape or form is a leader. Some shape or form, everybody has led somebody. It's just during that time, that is the time where you develop your leadership, how you want to be, where you're going to take your boundaries, your like you're developing you. Maybe leadership ain't the word I want to use. Maybe it's something of the sorts of just learning yourself, right? Yeah, scratch that, y'all. So, not leadership in a sense. Yes, you will become a leader in the end. Trust and believe. You have no choice but to show it because you're becoming more confident. But also, it's building you. You're building yourself during these moments. You're building how confident can I be? What boundaries do I take? What am I putting up with? What am I not putting up with? Who do I want to be around? Who serves me a purpose? Who doesn't serve me a purpose? Those type of things, right? That's what you're doing in your standstill, and you don't even know it. It's just day by day, right? So that's how I want to end it off, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all wrote some notes down. I hope everybody took something from this video. If you did, comment down below what you actually took from this video, because I really want to hear it. I love talking to y'all in the comments. Y'all are giving some really good comments, some good responses too, y'all. I really enjoy reading how y'all feel, because it lets me know that y'all are actually like paying attention, actually listening to the video, actually just trying to grow. I love to see y'all grow as well. Like, I can see the development from y'all. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because it will be another video, y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.